What is going on YouTube? Blaze Shadowthorn here. We're coming at you with a Pokemon narrated live Wi-Fi battle. Let's take a look at this guy's team. We are playing in the OU tier, so that team. Is that a Mega Garchomp? Interesting. So they got Sand team there, so getting rocks up will be pretty critical for me. He does have that spinner, so keeping that pressure on him will also be pretty key. I'm gonna lead off with my Zapdos, I'm thinking, just to get a strong offensive. I doubt he'd lead off with. I think he's gonna be leading off with Talonflame to counter my Lopunny lead, which is what I'm thinking. So leading off with my Dankdos. It's actually Choice Spec Zapdos, which, I mean, it's a pretty bad set, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the best nor the most common Zapdos set, but I wanted to use offensive Zapdos, and Specs Zapdos just appealed to me. So I thought to myself, you know, why not? So we'll see if I get my prediction correctly. So we do lead off with the Dankdos. This is actually static, which is pretty cool. He doesn't. He leads off with the Starmie instead. Do I just Volt Switch right here? The switch into Garchomp seems painfully obvious though. But at the same time, do I really want to overpredict that turn 1? Okay, let's think this out. If he goes Garchomp, then he gets free rocks as I double to Amoonguss, and then I spore something on his team, so that's not great. Yeah, and this is a defensive Amoonguss as well, because it's my Azumarill check. So yeah, I really see no reason not to click Volt Switch right here. As he goes for the Reflect type, okay, so that's interesting. So I get neutral damage instead of super effective damage off, but that still should be doing a decent amount. Yeah, it's Specs. I think that'll tell him that it's Specs damage too, or at least it's offensive anyways. Now that he is Electric Flying, what do I want to do? I might want to go into Kyurem. Do I just go Kyurem and Ice Beam? I think I just go Kyurem and Ice Beam. I would go into my Lopunny, but I don't want to give him a free turn and to go into Garchomp, in which case then I would have to play around with Ice Punch, and then, you know, he's offensive, like, he most likely is max speed Starmie, so he'd outspeed me, so if I didn't go for Fake Out to kill him off, and I went for Ice Punch, he stayed in, he could go for Scald and burn me and stuff like that, so this is the best play, I'm thinking. And then from here, I'm going to go Ice Beam. He does have a relatively safe switch into Klefki if he wants to take it. Other switches he could make is he could switch into Clef. So he does go into the Klefki or Clefable. So he does make the Klefki play. Okay. I'm interested to see. I get the freeze, which is annoying. But that's it. I guess I see no reason not to Earth Power right here. The freeze puts him in a bit of a predicament. I really wanted to see if he had a Magnet Rise or not, or he probably had like not Reflect, Light Screen. So the freeze was nice. It's kind of a little bit refreshing, I gotta say. I've been getting hacked pretty bad. I was laddering on Showdown. I missed. I played like 5 games, and I missed Leech Seed all 5 of those games. So I was getting very unlucky. I was missing Dragon Tails, like all the 90% moves I was just getting missed. So I mean, it kind of sucks that this guy didn't really do anything to deserve that kind of hacks, but for me, it's a little refreshing to get some hacks after getting hacked pretty bad. But now this thing comes in. The way he brings it in tells me that it's Scarfed, because regular T-Tar doesn't outspeed me. He could try and Pursuit me right here, or he could go for a Stone Edge. Or he could just bluff and just set up rocks. I feel like going into my Hippowdon, though, is my better play. Even if he wants to Pursuit me, which he does do, so that's fine. I know I can take a Pursuit. So he is Scarfed Pursuit, I'm assuming at least. At this point in time, I'm going with the assumption that he's Scarf Pursuit. This lets me get up my rocks for free, as he's most likely going to switch into Starmie. Or Talon. No, he wouldn't go Talonflame right off the bat. I don't know. EQ is looking pretty nice, to be honest. Like, EQ is looking pretty nice. So the T-Tar Scarf Pursuit, that's good knowledge to know. He goes into the Clef, getting rocks up, pressures him to spin with Starmie. With this thing in though, I know I can take. Yeah, I'm gonna Whirlwind this out. I was about to say I was gonna click Toxic, but I realized I don't have Toxic. I pack Whirlwind instead. So on the off chance he wanted to like Calm Mind or something in my face, clicking Whirlwind was my best play. He wants to set up rocks instead. It's interesting. He brings back in this T-Tar, which I'm very interested to see what move he wants to go for now. I kind of want to slack off to see what he wants to do, but at the same time, EQ damage is EQ damage, and I can't risk like not going for EQ. He does want to pull a double though. He wants to switch back out into. He goes into the Starmie, I guess, hoping to spin, but that's not going to be able to take an EQ. So rocks are, or at least my rocks are here to. I thought for a moment it lived on like 1 HP. I was gonna be like, no, but my rocks are there to stay, which means that Talonflame is manageable at this point in time. He's going to go back out into his Clefable. I still have no idea what this Clefable wants to do. So it is Magic Guard, so it's not unaware. That's good information to know. I'm just going to click Whirlwind again. He might want to hit me up with a Moonblast, which is exactly what he wants to do. I know I can take one Moonblast. I don't want to get too low on HP because this Hippowdon will be very useful for not only the Talonflame, but also for the Garchomp and the T-Tar. As I bring in T-Tar yet again, like this T-Tar just like loves, like this Hippowdon loves this T-Tar. He's like, marry me, fam. And the T-Tar is like, rejected. So, knowing that that's Magic Guard, Rocks, Moonblast, I am going to slack off here because I want to be at as much HP as I possibly can. As he does go for the Scarfed Crunch. That's fine. I restore all my HP, which is lovely. And then from here, now that I know that he's locked into Crunch, I can then switch into whatever Pokemon I want. Most likely he's gonna pull a double right here. I don't know what he would want to double into, but I'm feeling like Kyurem is a nice crisp switch in. Even if he wants to go for another Crunch, I'm perfectly okay sacking off my Garchomp at this point in time, or not my Garchomp, my Kyurem, as he goes into Scarlet, the Talonflame on the switch. Okay, this is man. I'm liking that switch up for me. Although I think he's gonna Brave Bird. Maybe he might Will-O-Wisp right here. Oh, I forgot he had Rocks up. I totally forgot he got Rocks up. I'm just gonna Fusion Bolt right here. I don't see a reason not to. That was on the off chance he wanted to like Will-O-Wisp me. Seems like a really dumb play, but in case he wanted to like bulk up in my face, maybe he wanted to Roost. I felt like that would be the best play. Plus, it still gets damage off on him, and I get to see what item he is. I don't see an item which tells me that, that doesn't really tell me anything. What it allows me to do, I think, is, yep, I'm going to go into 50 Shades, which is my Lopunny, and I want to click Ice Punch. I want to just click Ice Punch. But I can't. I can't just click Ice Punch. Fuck it, I'm gonna click Return. It is the happy medium safe play at this point in time. If he goes for the Brave Bird, I do lose my Mega Lopunny, but I think the recoil will be enough to take him out. As he doesn't double into Garchomp, which was what I was thinking was a possibility. Lopunny goes down, and the recoil damage. Is he banded? So if he's banded, I want to keep my so if he's banded, then I can go into Hippowdon and go for a Whirlwind. Or actually, Yeah. Slack off a Whirlwind. Slack off a Whirlwind. If he's banded, he's going to have to stay in here, especially at the range of HP that he's at, so I'm going to slack off. As he's most likely banded, okay, so that makes sense. I apologize for all the coughing. It's I did not mean this to happen, but it is. Of course, the moment I want to record, I start having a coughing fit. But now I'm in a prime position because I have I have answers for everything for the rest of his Mons. I have my Tentacruel for his Clefable, and I have my Hippowdon for his T-Tar and his Garchomp. So he is going to go into Garchomp right now. My DS is dying, and that scares me a bit. So I think I'm going to sack off a Mom. I am going to Scout to see what type of Garchomp set he is by going into my Amoonguss as a sack. I don't need Amoonguss to win anymore, and it's nice to have a Mon just to sack off like this. He does reveal Fire Blast, so he is probably looking like a defensive variant. He doesn't burn me. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna click Stun Spore as he switches up to EQ. I don't want to put this Garchomp to sleep because I don't view this Garchomp as a threat. So I just want to paralyze it. And I want to put probably that Clef to sleep. Clef is looking like the Mon I want to put to sleep. But I want to get damage off on this Garchomp. And I did bring in my Amoonguss as a sack, so I am just going to click Giga Drain. I just wanted to paralyze this so I could bring in my Zapdos and Revenge Kill it with whatever I want, or just do whatever I want to Revenge Kill it. So hopefully he doesn't get paralyzed here. I didn't want to... Yeah, okay, good, he doesn't get paralyzed, because then I would feel really bad, like a freeze and a para. And I didn't paralyze him just for the para hacks. I wanted to slow him down. There was a reason for the para. So, good to see. Good to see. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Dankdos. Or Dankdos. And he's asking if the battle will get uploaded. I kind of want to respond to him, but at the same time, I know if I pause the recording, stuff will happen. The battle's almost over. He can wait like 3 minutes. He does actually pull the switch into... okay. Now, does that mean he's trying to Pursuit Trap me? I think that means he's trying to Pursuit Trap me. We'll see how much damage this does. It's doing not enough damage. I really feel like the Pursuit's coming, so I'm gonna stay in and hit Power Ice again. If he catches me with the Stone Edge, this could be game changing. This could be game changing. He does! He catches me with the Stone Edge. Great play on my opponent's part. And Dankdos goes down in a blaze of glory. Now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go into my Hypocrite and just EQ away. This is actually coming down more to the wire than I would particularly like. I really thought he'd Pursuit there. Good play, definitely. Is he going to stay in, though? Probably not. But what is the switch in? Clef? I'm going to Whirlwind anyways. I don't know what his switch in is. But I do want to get as much damage off on this T-Tar as I possibly can, because once I kill off T-Tar, and Garchomp, my Tentacruel can 1v1. So I do bring back in this thing, which is nice, and getting more Stealth Rock damage all the while. I kind of feel like he might want to... does he switch? Does he double again? I'm just gonna click EQ. I can't. Okay, he good. The plan is working. I think that's game. No, it isn't. It is not game because he still has that Garchomp left. Even though the Garchomp's paralyzed, it's still a threat. But this puts me in a better position because my Hippowdon checks... My Hippowdon counters his Garchomp, and he brings it in. That's interesting. I thought you'd bring in your Clef. But, I don't understand that play. but maybe he thinks his clef can't touch me, or I don't know what his clef set is, so I guess I shouldn't be jumping to conclusions like this. But this is what needs to happen. All I need to do is get enough damage off on this Garchomp to the point where Scald can kill from my Tentacruel. And that, I do get a para. Unfortunate. I actually want to know what move he wants to go for, so I'm going to click Rocks. I'll give him his turn to attack me. Because I'm really curious to see what move he wants, to, like why he brought in Garchomp. But there's a double, actually. So my moment of weakness might actually turn against me in this case. Damn it, because getting EQ damage off on this Clef would be really nice. But right here, this forces me to double into my Tentacruel. But Tentacruel is a nice solid counter to this Clefable. As he's gonna... Oh shit, is he gonna try and Wish Pass? Okay, I feel like he's gonna try and Wish Pass, so I have to Scald. I should have doubled, damn it, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm making all these Ricky plays. Wait, Scald might actually kill. Never mind, that might not have been a rookie play. Does Scald kill? Yes, it does. Okay. Whew. That was close. If he... I mean, I don't think he would have won, but it would have definitely been more scary if he would have been able to Wish Pass. So, Wish... I do apologize, like, my cough, it's really bad. And it, like, just started when I was recording, too. But anyways, I do pack Poison Jab just for, Clefs, or just for Fairy types in general. As he, turns out to be T-Wave, T-Wave, Moonblast, Wish. So, I mean, the game's not over yet. He can't touch me, but, it might just be a stall at the end. That's actually kind of annoying. I don't think he can win, especially if I have Hippowdon in the back that he can't Para-Hacks. So I don't know if he's just gonna not Wish anymore or what, but anyways, yeah, that's gonna be the game. I guess I'll end off the video here. If he's gonna start Wish Passing, so that's gonna be the end of the video right here. I obviously will win. There's not really a whole hell of a lot he can do, and I don't really feel like recording, especially with the cough that I have. I feel like that'll be very annoying to you, the viewer, and I don't feel like you want to watch this stall fest either, because that's pretty much all this is gonna be, is him Moonblasting and Wishing and not doing anything to a Stallfest Tentacruel, and me Poison Jabbing. Maybe this will knock him out if I get like a crit. I don't, and he's like, he can't win, but that's the game. Kind of annoying, but I mean, like, sometimes they just like refuse to go down. I kind of respect him a little bit for not like forfeiting and trying to fight it out, but at the same time, like, at this point in time, dude, you just can't win. So I mean, just let it die. Just let it die. So that's the game. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy that, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.